If you were to take any advice from me at all, there would be one that I would highly recommend that you take. Everything else you can let go to the wayside. But if there's one you would take advice from me, I would advise you to let go of anger. And the way you let it go is go and forgive your parents. Most of the time, it starts at home first. And at home, most of the time, is with the mother or grandmother, whatever woman's in charge of your life. And the reason for that is that it's not in the nature of the woman to raise children alone. It's in the nature of the father. And the woman is there to help raise the kids. But when she has to do it on her own, even if the father's in the home and he's weak, because most men are weak and women hate weak men. I was talking to a young lady yesterday, counseling with her, and she said that she's married to a guy who is white, but he at one time was married to a woman of color. I think she said the woman was either Asian or Indian or something like that. And that because he's weak, that woman abused him like 90 going north. And he was not able to deal with her. And he's not able to deal with his now wife either. And that's because he has not overcome his mother. And most adults, especially in the black community, most adult men, women, and children resent their mothers and they're yearning for their fathers. So I want to encourage you, just give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Well, you do have a lot to lose. Hell, you'll come out of that fallen state. But I urge you to forgive. That's all that it takes. You don't have to know the Bible. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be a Jew or Muslim or anything. You just need to recognize that you have this anger. And evidence of the anger being there, if your parents can get on your nerve, if they irritate you or you wish they just shut up. That's resentment. Forgive them. Don't ask for forgiveness. And don't say, forgive me for what I've done. You forgive them, and God will forgive you, and your world will change. You'll come out of that fallen state. And also read my book, From Rage to Responsibility. From Rage to Responsibility. And I write about how I was able to completely overcome anger. Anger is not something you can control. Anger is not strength at all. It's a weakness. It's evil. You can't even trust an angry person. Any human being who has anger, whether it's husbands and wives, children and parents, friends, cousins, nieces, employees, employers, friendships, if they have one iota of anger, you can't trust them. You can't be trusted, and you can't trust, because at some point you turn on each other. Because you can't help it. That anger is the nature of Satan. Get From Rage to Responsibility. Go to Amazon.com, but if you like an autographed copy, go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com, or call 800-411-BOND. Also, donate to my nonprofit organization, BOND, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man for 28 long years without one dime from the government. Read more about it. All right?